So the first step when it comes to risk management, guys, is you want to write down your reason why. Okay, because like I said, I'm going to go over a set of rules in a second. That's really going to show you how to grow your accounts, how to compound your account, but most importantly, how to utilize risk management to the fullest. But you, of course, you need to follow those set of rules, and that requires you to know why you're doing it. All right, whenever you feel like quitting, whenever you feel demotivated, I always look back at my why, and that keeps me going every single day. Right. So your why needs to be something that keeps you going. It might be your parents, it might be your sisters, it might be your brothers, it might be a sibling, but your why is super important when it comes to managing your risk. But not only just that, but anything in business. Okay. Now, as you can see right here, risk management is the second most important skill to learn, only second to discipline. Right. So it's actually the second most important skill to learn, only second to discipline. All right. So risk management can either compound your account, grow it in a positive way, but if you're not utilizing risk management, it will decrease your account. All right. If you're someone that doesn't follow a set of rules, you're someone that just opens up your laptop, someone that just wants to trade for the sake of trading, right? Then of course you can see great growth, but then you can see an even greater decline. All right, guys. So you need to understand that risk management is the key for you growing, but if you don't utilize risk management correctly, it will also be the key to you losing. So if you're someone on this call right now, you're not really seeing the success you want to see, you're not really seeing the results you want to see for your trading, I'm telling you, because I've spoken to so many people whilst I've been doing this over 4 to 5 years, everybody that doesn't see results, I say, what's your trading plan? I say, are you following the correct risk management? They're like, what is risk management? And that's the reason why you're not growing your account. All right, think about it. In any sports or any education, if I was at university and I wasn't doing things in a set way, would I pass? Right? If I wasn't training as a footballer the correct way, would I become a successful footballer? Or if I went to university, but I was missing lessons, I wasn't even following the modules, would I even graduate? That's the same thing with your trading. All right? If you're not doing the risk management, if you're not staying disciplined to your rules, then how do you expect to have a successful trading account? All right, guys. So again, like you saw right there, it's only second to discipline, right? And like, as you can see with any market, not just the HFX market, it's volatile, right? Meaning it moves up and down at a high rate, okay? Now, this brings opportunity for you to take wins, but also take lessons. We don't call them losses, we call them lessons. So you got to understand, if you're not disciplined, right, and you're not using the correct risk management, okay, if your intentions are to be a long-term trader, then risk management will protect you from blowing your account. All right, and it will allow you to grow it in the right way. And what you got to remember, guys, is every day that goes by and your account is growing and you're not blowing that account, that is success. That's what you got to remember. Every day that goes past and your account is growing and you haven't blown that account, then that is success. Because guys, write this down. This is the biggest key. All right, this is the biggest key. All you want to do in trading is stay in the game as long as possible. All right, stay in the game as long as possible, because if you stay in the game as long as possible, you're plugged in every day, you're learning every day, you're listening to the right voices every single day, that breakthrough is going to come. But what happens is people, they see some results really quickly on their HFX, or they make some money, they lose all that money and they quit. So they're out of the game. So then that breakthrough doesn't come. So write this down. The aim of the game when it comes to trading is to stay in the game as long as possible, right? And what's going to help you do that is utilizing the correct risk management. If that makes sense, just go and drop a 7 in the chat, right? Stay in the game as long as possible. And what's going to help you do that is the correct risk management, family. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sheesh. So, boom, let's continue to move, right? Before you begin your trading, okay, you want an overall game plan. You want a roadmap, right? With anything you do. Right? If I'm to go to university, if I'm going to study, they're going to say, Montel, you have this module, then you have this test, then you have this module afterwards, you then have this test. All right. Any successful diet plan, any successful, footballer or athlete, they have a plan to get to their success. So you want a plan, right? You want a plan with your trading. Okay. And you need to ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? What do I really want to achieve? And, it's insane because you always want to look at what you've done before. So if your current income is 2,000 a month or 1,000 a month, you can now say, all right, I've done that before. Let me set that as the first goal through my trading. So some people come in and they say, yeah, Montel, I want to make 20,000 in a month. And I'm like, have you ever made 20,000 before? Right? Because your mind is always going to look at the past anyway. So of course, I'm never limiting somebody to say, no, don't say you go 20,000 in a month. But I'm saying, let's look at what you've done previously. So what's the highest amount you've been paid through work? Oh, I've been paid 2,000 a month, or I've been paid 1,000 a month. Well, let's set that as the first goal. Then once we achieve that goal, the second goal can be set as 2,000. Then the third goal could be set as 5,000. Then the fifth goal could be set as 10,000. All right. And then you work your way up to the 20,000. All right, guys. But what I would say to you is look at what you've earned in the prior past that you've had, right, in your history, the highest amount. And then you're going to set that as your first trading goal, right, for the roadmap. So the best thing with this now is you look at it as a monthly figure. So let's say me in my job, I was making 10,000 a month. All right. Now, of course, for example, here, the goal is to achieve 10K in 4 months. Okay. Broken that down into months, right? That's £2,500 a month. Okay. Then when you break that down, no. So the goal is to make 10K. Okay. In 4 months, break that down. It's 2.5K every month. Then you break that down to days. It's £100 a day. Okay. And this is just a simple way that you can have a roadmap that's going to allow you to get to your goal. Okay. Now, if you're not already using this, but I believe all of you are, let me just share my screen so you guys can see it on my laptop. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic stuff. So get Google up. All right. So if you're not already using this link, I'm going to send it to you guys so you have access to it. But again, this is your compound daily calculator, right? Compound daily. It's super amazing. You know, I was sitting down with a student called Montel in our group just last week. And I said, Montel, how much are we looking to make? How much is in your trading account right now? And she gave me X amount. I'm not going to tell you the figure. It might be personal, but I'll give you an example. So let's say the amount in the trading account is $300, right? Now, your daily interest rate is how much you want to grow that by every day. So I say it's reasonable to grow your account by 3% a day. Just 3% a day is all we need to focus on, right? 3 to 4%. Okay, to start off. Some people say, oh, I want to make 10%, I want to make 15% a day. Well, do you have the time to make 10 to 15% a day? That's very time consuming, right? That's going to require a lot of work, but anyone can do 3% a day. All right, so you're going to put 3% here, and then you have your length of term. Okay, so let's say I want to trade, I want to grow this account for 180 days, right? I'm willing to do around 6 months in this game. All right, so 180 days. I'm not going to touch this income. I'm just going to leave it there. So my daily reinvest rate is 100%. I'm not going to trade on the weekends. Okay, so let's say it's Forex or HFX. I'm not trading on the weekends. And it gives you the start day, which is today. Okay. Oh, it's actually my sister's birthday today. All right, amazing. Happy birthday, Chloe. I didn't know that. I hope you guys aren't looking at me saying, did he just realize it's his sister's birthday because he looked at the date? No, I said happy birthday to her this morning, but it is her birthday. I can see the date right there, the 14th of March. So, boom, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I'm going to go to calculate now. And it just gives you a roadmap, guys. All right, literally going back to what I was talking to you about earlier. You want to have a roadmap. You want to have something that you're following, which is super key. And this does that for you straight away. All right. You know, it looks as 3% of $300. It's £9. You only need to make £9 today. So now you know, all right, cool. This was my goal. I set this today. Tomorrow I wake up. All I need to do is make £9. My earning is £9. That's what I need to make. I'm not going to touch. I'm not going to withdraw. Right. The total in the account will be 309. Okay. A week goes by. It sounds so slow. Okay, I'm only making £10.75, right? But my account, if you're doing this consistently, by the end of the week, you would have grown that account to £368. All right. 2 weeks later, you're making £13 a day. Because you're compounding it, that's £453. By the end of the month, right, you're only making £21 a day now, guys. But because you're compounding that account, ladies and gentlemen, £749, right? That's insane. Now let's go to the second month, right? You've gone from your first day of making £9 in your trading account to 51. right? You would have increased it. Why? Because your account size is growing at the same time. If your account size is growing, you're not just going to want to make £9 a day. You're going to want to increase it because the 3% stays the same. But because your account size is growing, that 3% is going to be a lot more than when you first started. All right, guys? So, like I said, second month, you'll be making £51 a day, right? And then again, if you look at the account size, you would have grown that to 1,767. Okay, look at the 3-month mark. You'll be at a position where you're making, this says 124. And if you're compounding the account correctly, the account will be on 4,289. So let's just fast forward to the 6-month period, and you guys can already see. I'm just gonna highlight it now, so you guys can see. But you can see right there, what that would be your daily, okay? And this is what the account would actually be on, okay? So there's some people that may ask you, well, I'm going to start with a small account. What's the likelihood of me growing it to a 5-figure sum or a 6-figure sum? All you have to do is go on Compound Daily, all right? Now, to do this, it's very important that you have these 3 things, okay? It's very important that you have these 3 things. I'll show a map to this. Let me see if I can get this up. Let me see if they'll have a picture. It's in the group chats if you don't already have it. But we can see it right here. Okay, perfect. See if I can zoom in. Fantastic. All right. So you got 4 types of investors. All right. Number 1 is a scalper. So you need to identify your trading style. Number 1, right? Write this down. Now you have your roadmap, okay? What you need to do is identify your trading style, all right? So let me just do a quick recap. Number 1, we figured out our reason why. Number 2, we've gone on Compound Daily and we have our roadmap. Number 3, it's now time to you to figure out your trading style, right? And you're going to do that by looking at, information, looking at your personality type, looking at what you like to do, what type of person are you, okay? So if you're a scalper, now you can see here, a scalper holds into their trades for a few seconds to minutes, right? During the busiest times of the day, their main goal is to amass a small amount of pips as frequently as they can, right? This trading style might not be as suitable for a beginner trader as it requires deeper market knowledge and assessment. So guys, that's perfect, right? That gives you a great introduction. It says if you're fast-paced, if you like fast-paced trading, this is the strategy for you. So if you're HFX, this is you. You're a scalper, right? If you're on the HFX package, you're a scalper. All right. So the next type of trader is a day trader. All right. And again, this is trading for a short period of time. Okay, trading for the likes of a day. Okay, so from hours to day. All right, a day trader does not hold over their position overnight. So you really should be trading from an hour up until the day, but you won't hold into your trade for more than 24 hours. So maybe if you're someone that's busy with work and you want to set your trades in the morning and let them run throughout the day, which is a bit more of a conservative approach, because you don't have to be on your laptop or your phone all the time. You might be more of a day trader. All right, then you have your swing trading. Okay, as you can see here, this type of trader holds into their position for several days. Okay, it's the opposite to a day trader. A swing trader waits longer to receive a bigger return. Okay, they often have change in direction, pullbacks, pullbacks, and the other way of using technical analysis and related tools. Okay, so you need to figure out, am I a swing trader? So this is an even more conservative approach, guys. All right, this is an even more conservative approach, because what you're doing when you're swing trading, you're placing that trade maybe for the week. Okay, so what it's saying is the market's going to pull up. If you're buying, it's going to pull back, continue in that direction. So it's going to take place over a longer period of time, which is going to enable you to catch more pips and make more money, but it's going to take a longer period of time. All right, guys. And then finally, you have position, right? Position trader. And again, they wait the longest to receive a return. Okay. It takes days, weeks, months, even years to close their positions. Okay. So they use a combination of fundamental, technical, position traders concentrate on long-term opportunities. So a good example would be, I remember when Brexit happened in the UK, right? When we was leaving Europe, I said it would be smart for me to trade the pound long term because I know the pound's going to be dropping. So you have people that have been trading the pound since Brexit, right? Which was like 2017. You have traders that have been trading the pound for 3-4 years. So those are position traders. Okay, guys. So what I'm basically saying to you is write down your reason why you're trading. Number 2, of course, find your roadmap. But number 3, you need to decide what type of trader are you. Are you a scalper? Okay. Are you a day trader, intraday trader also? Are you a swing trader or a position trader? Okay, that's the next step you need to do. And go ahead, if you actually know what type of trader you are, go and put it in the chat. Go and drop if you're a scalper. If you're doing HFX and you're loving it, you're making money in minutes, drop scalper. If you place your trades in the day, you hold them roughly for about a day, put a day trader, right? If you're someone that trades on a weekly basis, okay, swing. And if you're someone that trades over a long period of time, put intraday. Fantastic. So I'm seeing the chat. There we go. There we go. Right. So you figured out your style, and you do that by looking at your personality. You do that by looking at, what you like to do. If you're someone that's fast paced, you want to make money fast, you're a scalper. If you're someone that's a bit more conservative, you want to see your income grow long term, then again, you go through the longer styles. All right. So once you found your style, the next thing you actually want to do is find a product, okay, that works within that style. So if I'm a scalper, I'm going to look more towards hourglass, right? Simple scalper, okay? If I'm a scalper, right? If I'm someone that wants to be in and out in the markets. Or for example, if I'm even using colors, I will be mainly looking for the master trade ideas on M1 or M5, okay? I don't want to be taking trades for more than 30 minutes. If you're scalping, you want to be in trades for 1 to 5 minutes, right? So you should be looking at the markets on M1 or M5, okay? So utilize the products that are catered for that style. That's the next step, okay? So number 1, reason why. Number 2, use a compound roadmap plan. Number 3, identify your style. And then number 4, what you need to do is find a product that fits within that style, okay? So you find a product that fits within that style. So if I want to use the harmonic scanner, right, for Forex, I'm going to move, the time frame that I'm looking at the harmonic scanner, if I'm a intraday trader, to M30 or H1. Okay, that's how I'm going to look at it if I'm an intraday, if I'm a day trader, right? The market's going to be an M30 H1. So I'm getting a better view of the market through the perspective I want to be seeing on. All right. So that is why it's important. Okay. So again, you find the product that fits within that trading style. And then the next step, which is the most important, guys, you want to find a go live educator, right? That trades your trading style and utilizes the product that you're on. Perfect example. So if I'm going to follow the steps that I've just given you, right? The next thing you would actually want to do, you would say, right, I'm going to write down my reason why. I'm going to go and find a compound plan like I've just done, right? I'm going to print out my compound plan. I'm going to look at it on a daily basis, okay? I'm going to identify my trading style. So I might say, I want to make this money through HFX, okay? So I'm a scalper. I've identified I'm a scalper. Then the next step, right? I'm going to find a tool that is a scalping tool. So that's going to be, let's say, hourglass or simple scalping, okay? Then number 5, I want to find an educator that teaches using that tool and that trading style. So I'm going to go for someone like Millie Mills, okay? So now I have my compound plan up, I have my reasons why, and I know that I'm going to be plugged into Millie Mills at 5 p.m. every day, Monday to Thursday. All right? That's why it's so important, guys. Even for you to be plugged in to get this information, you may have never heard it yet. You may have been in this for 3 months and still haven't heard it, but that's why it's important that you stay plugged in. All right? Because that is the key, right? This is literally a big key. All right? So if that's making sense so far, just drop a 7. I'm going to continue to proper risk management now, which is what I really wanted to talk about today. But again, those are 5 steps to success if you're looking at IM. Number 1, your why. Number 2, find a roadmap that you're going to stick to, right? Play around with it. Find the right percentage. Number 3, understand who you are and what trading style you're going to use. Number 4, find a product in IAM that fits within that trading style. And number 5, find an educator, all right, that you're going to plug into every day or as often as they're on, that fits within that trading style and uses the product that you want to master. Okay. So as we move on, guys, how to use proper risk management. As you can see right here, guys, very simple. Okay, for each individual trade taken. So this is a Forex example, I believe. Okay, for each individual trade taken, right, during your trading session, we highly recommend that you risk only 1 to 3% of your trading balance. So if I have £100 in my account, I'm going to be risking 1 to 3% of £100. Okay, so I'm only going to be putting in £1 to £3 for that trade. If I had £1,000, I'd be risking 1 to 3%. So I'd be risking 10 to 30 pounds per trade if I had £1,000 in my trading account. Okay, so you look at your balance and you multiply it by 0.01, 0.02, if you're using 2%, or 0.03. Okay, to calculate how much you will enter in for that trade. All right, so very simple. Let me just get my phone for a second. I'm just gonna get my phone. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Right. So let me give you that example. Right. Let's say I had 5,000 in my trading account. Let me actually say 10,000 in my trading account. Right. I'm gonna times that 10,000, as you guys can see, and times that 10,000 by 0.03. And it's going to show me that I should be trading around 300 per trade, all right, £300 per trade. If I only have 100 in my trading account, okay, and I'm going to risk 3%, that's going to show me I should be trading around £3 per trade, okay? So what you want to do to calculate how much you should be risking, right, on your trading sessions, look at your balance and times that by 0.01 if you're doing 1% risk, 0.02 if you're doing 2% risk, 0.03 if you're doing 3%. Now it says that if you're a beginner, you should only actually look to invest around 1% each trade you take. All right, each trade you take, you should only be investing 1%. So again, if you got £100 in your HFX account, your investment should only be £1 per trade. Right? If you place a trade with milli mils, right? If you got 200 in your account, then you should be risking 1%. So that account, you should be £2 per trade. All right, guys. So, like you can see right here, that's how much you want to trade with. And again, once you continuously plugged in and you're compounding your account, that is when you can increase your risk. Okay. Moderate traders that have been doing IM for like 90 to 180 days, you have the option of trading 1 to 2% of your account balance. Of course, we want to see income quickly, but we've seen so many people make quick income and lose that because they're not using the correct risk management. All right. So you want to be multiplying it by 0.01 or 0.02 to see how much 1 or 2% of your account is. Okay. If you're someone that's at the expert level now, right, you've been trading for 180 days plus, okay, you have the option of trading 1 to 3% per trading session, right? So if I'm a milli mils a session, let's say I've got 1,000 in my account, right? I'm going to times that by 0.03. She pulls a trade. I can put 30 in the amount that I'm risking for that trade. All right. The 30 in the amount that I'm risking for that trade. All right, guys. So that is really that. Okay. That is how you're going to figure out your risk management. If it's Forex trading that you're doing, if it's cryptocurrency trading that you're doing, or if it's HFX trading that you're doing, this is how you're going to figure out what you are doing for your risk management. So before you go into the last slide, if that makes sense, just put a 777 in the chat, right? If it makes sense on how you're going to calculate how much you're risking per trade. Okay. You're going to calculate how much you're risking per trade. Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. And the final thing, guys, is the mindset, man. The mindset is so key. There's going to be bad days, right? That's one thing I can absolutely say. There'll be bad days of trading where it seems that you can't win. You know, people say, oh, trading brokers are they're cheating me. You know, the brokers are against me, right? Again, a part of risk management is knowing when to stop. Okay, so a rule I have that's going to help you is that if you lose 4% of your account, okay, so let's say, you know, you got £100 in your HFX account. Let's say you lose 4% of that. So you lose £4. So your account goes down to 96. That's when you stop. Okay, it's time to exit your broker, go and partake in some sort of personal development. Read a book, go on a go live session, or even open up your demo account and just trade on your demo account, right? Have some sort of self-care, right? Get up and walk away from the market now, okay? So there are going to be bad days where you lose 4%. You need to stop, do some personal development, or open up your demo account if you really want to continue trading. There will be great days as well. Okay, absolutely, there'll be great days. More than not, right? There'll be more great days than not, right? Where it seems like you can't place a trade wrong. You're just in that flow state. You're in that purple patch, right? Where you can't place a trade wrong. But guess what? Risk management is knowing when to stop, right? Risk management is absolutely knowing when to stop. So that being said, the rule that I have is if you hit your percentage that we recommend to be 4%, 3 to 4% per day, right? Remember this, you might be thinking, oh, but 3 to 4% is nothing. I just showed you, right? Let me come back to this again, and I'll take some questions and we'll wrap up. I think I closed Google. No, I didn't close Google. Here it is, right? I just showed you how starting with £300 in your trading account, just by doing 3% a day for 6 months, right? How you can end up with 61,000 in your trading account, all right? And a daily of 1,786. So you can take 300, guys, literally, you can take 300 to 61K, all right? And that's from using the correct risk management. That's from staying consistent, okay? So again, remember, small profits every day lead to massive results down the road, all right? Now that you've grown your balance on that session, it's time for you to exit, okay? You've hit your 4%, stop, get up, walk away from the market, celebrate your success, go and tell a friend about it, all right? Go and tell a friend about what it is that you're doing, which is absolutely key. So with that being said, guys, I know we've been on this call now for around 30 minutes. If there's any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat, right? If you've enjoyed the call, let me know. I'm going to answer some questions, and I'm going to close off in this, right? You know, I was studying David today, and he said something that I wanted to share with everybody, right? I want to share with everybody, and this is going to happen in your trading. Okay, this is going to happen in your trading, absolutely. Okay, it's going to happen when it comes to trading. It's going to happen when it comes to building the business, but you want to have paid off belief, right? People come to me saying, Montel, I'm believing. Montel, I'm going chairman. Montel. And, you know, I look at them and I say, you don't really have the paid off belief. And when you look at the paid off belief, the P stands for patient. If you really believe him, you're going to be patient through the process. I've been doing this for coming up to 5 years now, and I'm patient. I know the breakthrough has come and it's going to come again. Right? I'm a chairman now, but I'm not staying here. The next level is going to come. The next level is going to come. We all want it now. Some of you guys right now, you want chairman 10 right now. And trust me, it's coming, right? It's absolutely coming, but you got to be patient through the process. All right? Patient. Every day, grow. You want to have the mindset that no one's going to outgrow me. Okay? The A, you want to be in activity mode. Okay? Activity mode. You want to be consistently taking action every day. Every day, you want to be in activity mode. So you're going to be patient, but that doesn't just mean sit at home waiting for the breakthrough to come. No, you need to be working every single day, constantly taking action, and the breakthrough will come that way. The I is inspired. Okay, that's where the information comes into play. Okay, you want to be listening to the audios, conceive, believe, and achieve. You want to be going to the events, the Barcelona event. Have you got your ticket yet? Are you on this call and you haven't got your Barcelona ticket? All right, you need to be at these events. You need to be at the conventions all the time. Okay, but when you come to these events, you want to have some sort of expectation, okay, behind, you know, what's going into the event or going into the convention. What am I expecting from it? Am I expecting to go chairman after this? Am I expecting to grow more in my trading knowledge? Am I expecting for my business to grow by 30, right? You want to have expectation with your inspiration, all right? And the D, guys, is dedicated and disciplined. Okay, most people fail what we do because they're lazy. And believing does not work if you're lazy. Okay, if you're not willing to do the work that's necessary, it's very disrespectful to believe you should have the results of someone that is working hard day in, day out. All right, guys. So go and drop a paid in the chat if you're paid, right? If you're gonna get paid, and if you have paid off belief, right? Sheesh. Let's go. I'm about to wrap up this call. I just want to share that with you. Make sure you screenshot this. Have it somewhere you can see on a daily basis. Tag me on it on Instagram, and let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let me answer some questions. Okay, fantastic. Chat box is moving. What's your favorite HFX educator? My favorite HFX educator right now is Millie Mills. So she's on 5 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. Dutch time, European time, and I believe that's like 12 p.m. Central Eastern time if you're plugging in from America. She's my favorite right now in HFX. Kenry Mo is also very good. He's in the mornings over here, so that's Kenry Mo. So right now I'm plugged into Millie Mills, Kenry Mo, and then Forex colors is what we're pushing very heavily as well. So again, yeah, with HFX, you got Alex Bridwell. He's on at 8 p.m. UK time, which is 9 p.m. Netherlands time. So he does HFX with colors, which is really, really good. So Millie Mills, Kenry Mo, and Alex Bridwell for HFX. Forex educators, Spiller for colors, right? Colors Forex, Spiller, Melinda, Randy. So those guys are Forex. Manny Quinones as well. I study that guy heavily. He broke down Fibonacci, Elliott waves, all of these things that seem so confusing. Manny Quinones, write that name down. Manny Quinones, amazing guy. Focuses mainly on the harmonic scanner, and I believe you need the Forex Pro Pack to access him now. But if you do get it, he's got this boot camp, which is called the Basics for Forex, and he covers everything there is that you need to know when it comes to beginners and Forex. So yeah, so again, Dr. Spiller, Melinda, and Randy, and then you have Manny Quinones for me. Who else is good? Yeah, DeLorean, if you use DeLorean, Leon Foster is very good. Tyrone Foster, his Instagram name is Neon Foster. So those are like the top 5 that I would recommend for sure. Okay, cool. Any educators you recommend? Yeah, so Jason, for DCX, Jason Brown, he's on actually on Sundays. He's really good on a Sunday. He will give like a weekly overview on cryptos. Okay, so Jason Brown on Sunday. Curtis Cobain, right? Kurt Cobain, really, really good with crypto. Yeah, Mike Sotero as well. Mike Sotero, he's good with crypto. So those 3. And the one and only Sharma Mia just mentioned, Sheon Oguntosin. How can I ever forget? Right, Sheon Oguntosin. So guys, make sure you're utilizing Sheon Oguntosin. If you guys don't know who he is, you guys actually don't know who he is, let me show you guys this really quickly. If you don't already, because we guys, I'm not gonna lie, we have sessions with all of these educators, right? We actually have sessions with all of these educators. So go onto YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube account that we have, right? The I Am YouTube account. I got this all in Spanish. I'm learning Spanish right now. And you're gonna see all the videos right here, right? Literally, you're gonna see all the videos right here. The session with Randy, Melinda, Alex Bridwell, Dr. Spiller. We have a session with Sheon Oguntosin, how to use Cash Trap in Dutch. All the trainings are here. Tyrone Foster. We've done so many trainings with different educators. Also for Forex, Ralph Dankwa is very good as well. Stevenson Lindo, right? We've done trainings with Rock Kumar. So guys, we've literally done trainings with so many different educators you couldn't imagine, right? But they're all on the YouTube page, right? So the YouTube channel is The Financial Revolution. Go subscribe to it. We've got more trainings on the way, and we're here to serve and give all the way to the top. So yeah, hope I answered all your questions, guys. I'm going to see you at the top. I'll see you tomorrow. There's a great training on tomorrow. Charmin and Madison Jackson will be crushing it on Zoom tomorrow. So I'll see you guys. Stay locked in, stay plugged in. and let's get it to the top. See you in Barcelona. Let's go.